Hi, I'm Christine Lee with Torrance City Cable. The city's Cultural Arts Commission has been bestowing Excellence in Arts Awards since 1977. They had to take a break last year due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but it is back for its 43rd year. A crowd of more than 100 people fill the Toyota Meeting Hall as they come together to celebrate these talented artists in Torrance.
I just think the arts are really important for quality of life. It really does add value to your life. It gives you a way to share with people, to understand about other cultures, maybe other ideas, traditions.
This decades-long tradition honors individuals who have made a positive impact in the Torrance arts community. This year, 9 people received awards in 6 different categories. The recipient for the music category is Alok Dasgupta.
If you are upset or if you are something wrong with my sitar, I try to heal people. Really, this is my pleasure to play a little bit, introduce my culture, my music with the Western culture and all.
Alok has performed his North Indian classical style of music all over the world and alongside A-list celebrities including Gwen Stefani, Mick Jagger, and Ozzy Osbourne. He also shared his talents locally at the Torrance Cherry Blossom Festival and says being recognized in his home city is a huge honor.
I feel like getting a sweater from my mother. It's a special gift from my mother, and this is a special gift for my audience and my friends in Torrance.
The recipient for the dance category is Edward Sargsyan.
Dance is really special to me because it opens my inner world. That's how I can express myself better.
Edward is originally from Armenia and has also worked in Israel before coming to Southern California. During his acceptance speech, Edward shared how difficult the pandemic was and that he even thought about quitting dance and teaching. But his dance partner encouraged him not to give up, and he says he's very thankful to perform again, this time with Ballet California in downtown Torrance.
Now I'm celebrating inside me, and I'm celebrating with all these people here. Like, this is great. We're back to normal life.
The recipients for the Visual Arts and Design category are the staff members from the Torrance Art Museum.
We've all been through a really trying year, and unfortunately, no one really got to see a lot of what we were doing because we didn't know when we were going to open. So finally, we shifted to something people were definitely going to be able to see by putting art in all those public places.
To have artworks all over the city was amazing. To have reach people that normally wouldn't interact with artwork was just something that I'm very passionate about. Public art to me is really important, essential part of culture. And so Ultra was fantastic. And then to do Nomad, which was enormous. Nobody's done anything of that scope in California.
This is the first time that we've done something on a massive scale, a massive project. It was a big experiment for a lot of us in terms of like doing the first ever of anything. So when, there was a bunch of anticipation, nervousness, but a real excitement of gifting the city something that was going to be different and unique.
I think it was nice to see the responses. I think people were looking for things to get out from being so isolated. They were looking for experiences. They were looking for new experiences, and I think that art can always supply that.
The recipient for the Drama and Theater Arts category is Glenn Kelman, who sends us this special greeting from New York.
So here I am in Pershing Square, New York, enjoying some time with family and friends and reconnecting with the theater community here. And through the years, I have just come to know that the Torrance Theater Company is a place where the community can feel valued. And I think it is so important that they have kept this up through this time and are continuing to find ways to gather people together. I'm truly honored to be celebrated for my small part in that. And I thank everybody there for their extraordinary work and their commitment to the community.
The recipient for the Dr. Tom Rishi Arts Education Award is Yuta Kato.
My passion for taiko started when I was 10. I'm 40 now, so about 30 years of taiko. What I like about it is the sort of athletic aspect and musical aspect of it without it being competitive. I teach taiko more than I perform, And we have about 200 students coming through our facility here in Torrance, learning how to play taiko pretty much every day of the week. I've studied in Japan. I've studied under many masters, so I think my job is to connect the past, all the history, tradition, add a little bit of my own, and then connect it to the future so that our future generation has better taiko players.
And finally, the recipient for the Katie Geisert Award is Dale Corman.
My passion has always been the arts since I was so young. It's just fantastic to work with all of these people for a common goal and then see the community support what is so very important to all of us, and that's keeping the arts alive in Torrance.
The contributions from these individuals highlight the cultural diversity of our city, and seeing them perform in person is extra touching.
Sometimes you don't really recognize how important something is in your life until you don't have it anymore. And I think going to live performances is that way. The stuff that to me is really the essence of what life is.
Congratulations to all of the 2021 Excellence in Arts Awards recipients.